The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing Jones. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Houston.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Davante Adams. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've both been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Colts hit 9-3 here on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Hands it off out of the gun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they got it to the 28-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaiah Pacheco with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On second down, here's Barkley. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Texans 7.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And this one too low. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete here.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Barkley will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Jackson will throw again. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught just inside the 10. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Throwing is Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Jones throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson.
Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Texans' 14-yard line.
Again, Jackson rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. They find some open field here. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A third down gain of 19.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up 2nd and
7. Jackson now. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Drake London, 34 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Isaiah Pacheco,
his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got Smith here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Texans 27.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Colts! Isaiah Pacheco. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing Jones. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Jones. And it's complete to Adams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now it's Jackson. Right side, Claypool's got it. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking for Campbell downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They go play action with Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Jones. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. This pass finds Brown on the comeback route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
To throw is Jackson. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jones. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,